Children from low-income families enter kindergarten having been exposed to 30 million fewer words than children from higher income families. 30 million fewer words, that is a huge gap. By addressing this word gap, Book Trust is setting these kids up for success in life.
Book Trust books, they just arrived, so we're gonna pass them out. So we have Brenda. Noe, come on up for your books here from the Book Trust. Yay!
Thank you.
Book Trust is good because it'll help you improve your fluency.
It also teaches me different words I haven't known before, different phrases.
I used to read at a 2.8 reading level, and now I went up a level. In Book Trust, sometimes they have challenging books, and sometimes you get to challenge yourself.
Thank you, Book Trust! Thank you, Book Trust!
We now have kids who are graduating from high school who grew up on Book Trust.
I'll graduate in May and go to CSU for apparel and merchandising. The whole reason I'm interested in fashion is I've read books about it before. Reading books about women who have gone into the fashion industry and changed things. It's inspiring.
I want to do aerospace engineering so I can be an astronaut. When I was like 3, I got all these books about space shuttles and stuff. They looked so interesting and so exciting that I decided that was what I wanted to do.
What I remember most actually about Shiloh and Sierra when they were 4th graders in my class was they would always have their nose in a book, and you could just see the love of reading being built within them.
When I was younger, we didn't have the most money, I'll tell you that. But $7 every month for books really built my library.
I actually have a bin that's about like that big. The books are actually starting to overflow over the bin.
I'm about to graduate high school and I'm looking back and I'm like, wow, if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have had books.
When there's not a lot of extra money, to be able to sit with your child and be able to read brand new books each night before you go to bed, it's one of the things that brought our family unit closer in ways that I am eternally grateful for.
I used to read Magic Tree House, and I would go out on the back porch and read to my brother. We could kind of picture ourselves as the main characters, make it an adventure.
Each time I find a book, I feel like I'm in it.
It gives you almost a shared experience. It's like you're having all those little adventures in whatever book you're reading. It's like you're having that together. And if I ever have kids, I'm definitely going to read to them.
Because I can read, I am knowledgeable. And because I am knowledgeable, I am powerful.
Because I can read, I know what I want to do with my life. And I have a plan that I've set out and that I'm going to try and follow.
Because they can read, the world's full of endless opportunity.
Shiloh and Sierra are perfect examples of kids that have been in Book Trust and have benefited from the philosophy of Book Trust. Both of them come back to volunteer now at the elementary school. They'll sit down with the kids in their books and they'll be, oh, I remember reading this book.
When kids get excited about books, it makes them want to keep reading. It makes them want to never put that book down. I would have never known that I wanted to be an astronaut. I would have never known even about aerospace engineering if I didn't read books.
Knowing that Shiloh and Sierra and other students like them found their future in a book that came from Book Trust, what more can we ask for?
Yes, you're giving a child a $7 gift to be able to buy a book, and that sounds so simple. It's not. What you're giving is escape and passion and all of these other things that I don't think people really understand.
You start with $7 and one kid, but that's one kid in one class. That's one class in one school. That's one school in one city. And the larger we grow it, the more people can be inspired.
My favorite word is perseverance.
Compliance.
Petrichor.
Suspiciously.
Optimistic.
Education.
Common courtesy.
The onomatopoeia.
I think my favorite word is Book Trust.